very crucial topic, and that is how to lose belly fat while still eating carbs, still enjoying things like pizza, tacos, and even doing that on the daily if you choose. There's a huge misconception about nutrition, especially when it comes to losing fat, especially when it comes to what people think you need to do in order to be healthy, in order to be lean, in order to build muscle, in order to have the body you want, the confidence you want, how you want to appear, what you want your life and overall experience to look like. There's just a huge misconception around nutrition. What can you do? What can you get away with? What's the optimal diet? And I'm here to tell you that I've tried it all. I've tried it all. I have worked with clients who've tried it all, been doing it for 15 years. And today I want to share with you how to enjoy your diet again, right? How to really have things in your diet plan that you truly enjoy, you look forward to. You don't have to skip out on the things that everybody else is enjoying. The pizza, the tacos, the nachos, you name it, okay? Here's the thing. We're going to cover a couple key points today. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do this, all right? All I ask is that if you're watching live, if you're watching on a replay, or if you're watching on social media, just leave a comment. Let me know you're out there. Leave a thumbs up, drop a heart. Let me know that this information is stuff you want to hear, all right? Because this is going to be extremely valuable. If you pay attention and you take home the points I'm about to share with you and apply them, you're going to be off to the races. You're going to see results. You're going to enjoy your diet like never before. And you're just going to feel empowered, understanding the basics around nutrition, what's important, what's not, all right? Now, I will give full disclosure. There is going to be some work involved, a little bit of work. So if you're totally against work and you're totally against the process and falling in love with the process, falling in love with the work itself, and treating the work that goes into anything as a gift, then I would just leave the video right now. I wouldn't even bother watching, to be honest, because there are going to be some action items for you to take and apply right away. And it's not going to be a magical pill. But I am going to share with you some tricks of the trade, some ways that I enjoy my nutrition, and all my clients do the same. And we do eat pizza and tacos and carbs every single day, if we choose, okay? All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's talk about just a quick rundown of what you need to understand about nutrition. What are the key little things you need to know before we get into this, right? What are some of the non-negotiables, if you will, that are required to understand before you're allowed to eat tacos and nachos and pizza and all that good stuff, all right? Okay, so are we ready? Just a quick heads up for those watching on social, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, are you ready for this? If you are, drop a thumbs up, drop a heart, drop a yes, drop a hell yes. Do what you find necessary, but let's get this party started, okay? All right, so let's cover the basics real quick. Big things you need to understand. Calories, protein, quality of food. Those are the big three, right? Calories, the total amount of calories you're eating every day will dictate whether you lose, gain, or maintain your weight. There's no way around that. Second thing is, you need to be eating enough protein. Why? Because it's good for your health. It's great for muscle maintenance. It's great for satiation, keeping your appetite at bay. It's great for building muscle. And it's really hard to overeat protein. Let's just be honest, right? But I'm going to teach you how to have higher protein in your diet and still enjoy foods that I mentioned, the tacos, the pizza, and all that stuff. The third thing is food quality. If all you're eating is Pop-Tarts and junk food and hitting your calories, you're not going to see the right results. You're going to feel like crap. Your health is going to be at risk, and it's just not the optimal way to go about things. So we got to get those big three out of the way. Calories, protein, quality of food. Okay, we understand that. Those are the big pieces to the puzzle. Notice I didn't say going low carb. Didn't say anything about going low fat or following any kind of extreme diet where you only can choose from, 5 or 6 foods. This isn't the chicken and broccoli and rice diet here. We're not talking about keto. We're not talking about paleo. We're not talking about carb cycling. We're just talking about the understanding around the key things that are going to impact your nutrition more than anything else. Calories, protein, quality of food. Those 3 things, no matter which diet approach you follow, are always going to apply. If you don't get those things right, you're not going to get results, okay? Plain and simple. So now that we got that out of the way, how do we decide, or how do we create a diet that allows pizza, tacos, carbs? How do we do that? Okay. Well, first thing you're going to have to buy into is that you are going to need to spend a few minutes in the kitchen. There's not a way to negotiate that. It's a non-negotiable. I'm not saying you need to be in the kitchen for hours at a time. I'm not saying you need to spend more than 15, 20 minutes in the kitchen cooking food. What I am saying is that you're going to have to buy into the idea that creating your own food most of the time, I'm not saying all the time, you can still eat out at restaurants, you can still grab things from 7-Eleven if that's your thing, but you do need to eat the majority of your food at home, or at least prepared by you, taken somewhere, okay? Why is that? Well, because you're going to be able to control what goes into your food, and you're going to be rewarded handsomely with meals that taste good, that are well put together calorie-wise, and are much more nutritious than going to a restaurant or going to fast food. If you're like, nope, not doing anything in the kitchen, don't have time, that's fine. There are meal prep companies out there that you can utilize. They're expensive for a lot of people. And you're not entirely positive what's going into the food. But I would encourage you to think a little bit outside the box here. There might be an opportunity for you to multitask, right? By cooking and maybe doing something else while you're cooking. Maybe it's taking a conference call if you work from home, or maybe it's while you watch your favorite show at night, you're putting meals together. What I'm about to share with you is not going to take an extraordinary amount of time in the kitchen. Most of the food I make, in fact, after this video is done, I'm getting ready to go cook food. Most of the food I make takes about 5 to 10 minutes of prep, maybe throwing it in the oven for 20, 30 minutes and just walking away and coming back when it's ready. But our clients that we work with commit to a little bit of time in the kitchen. A little bit goes a very long way, okay? Like an extraordinary amount of return happens when you are buying into cooking your own food, all right? And you're going to get more comfortable in the kitchen very quickly, and you're going to realize that creating delicious, healthy food is not rocket science. It just takes a little bit of prep and a little bit of work. So that's why I mentioned before we jumped into this video that you're going to have to buy into doing a little bit of work. You're going to have to enjoy that. And I would encourage you to take pride in cooking your own food, because as you're going to see as I share with you a couple of cool recipes, that cooking your own food, it doesn't take long, but it comes with a ton of peace of mind knowing that you know exactly what's going in your body, and you're making food that tastes good, and you're able to create things that taste like pizza, tacos, all that good stuff, and still hit your calories, still hit your protein, and still get quality food in. Dude, that's a win. Like, how do you say no to that, right? So anyway, similar to my strategies around working out, you don't need to work out all the time. You don't need to work out every day, twice a day, or anything like that. But a little bit goes a long way. And committing to that time in the kitchen will pay off. All right. So that's key number one. How else do we eat pizza and tacos? Well, we create recipes that taste good, that are more calorie controlled. We get a little bit creative in the kitchen with ingredients that will save you a ton of calories, but still taste amazing, like the real thing, right? So let's talk about pizza, all right? You guys are here to understand how to eat pizza, tacos, and carbs, and all this other good stuff. What I'll tell you is that pizza, at the end of the day, is a very simple recipe. It's a bread type of layer, followed by tomato sauce or marinara sauce, followed by toppings, cheese, and high protein toppings like pepperoni or beef or vegetables if that's your thing. Don't say pineapple. You can just leave the video right now if you put pineapple on your pizza. But if that's your thing, I guess we won't judge you. But at the end of the day, we'll probably judge you a little bit. But here's the deal. Understanding that gives you the opportunity now to create a pizza that works for your calories, right? So if, for example, I'm craving pizza today, I could create a pizza that has as the dough a base layer of something like lavish bread. Okay, lavish bread is very low calorie. It's pretty easy on the digestive system. And it's not your standard pizza crust that you would get from Papa John's that has, 500 calories for 2 slices. Big thing of lavish bread's like 60 calories, right? Or 100 calories. So it's like a fifth of the calories. So that would be my base layer. Then I would put marinara sauce, low calorie marinara sauce, easy to find. Then I would top that with fat-free cheese, okay, because full-fat cheese is going to be way more calories, tons of fat. Fat-free cheese, mozzarella, fat-free cheese tastes basically the same, and it's packed with protein. It's basically all protein. And then, of course, on top of that is where I get super, super pumped, because then I add my protein ingredients on top as toppings. I can add some jalapenos that give it some taste and some texture. I can add green peppers, olives, whatever your thing is. And then I do things like turkey pepperoni instead of regular pepperoni. Turkey pepperoni is high protein, lower in fat, 0 carbs. Then I do things like chicken or chicken sausage, and combined with the fat-free cheese, all of a sudden I have a protein-packed pizza that is crunchy like I like with my normal pizza, tastes like pizza. To me, it's like, hey, it tastes even better sometimes than the regular pizza because it's healthy. I can dip it in low-calorie ranch dressing like Bolthouse Farms, and all of a sudden, yeah, okay, it's not Papa John's, all right, for sure. But it's damn good. And it tastes really good too. And it gives me satisfaction knowing that I'm hitting my calories and it's still enjoying pizza. I mean, that's a win-win. Does that make sense? So that's how we would eat pizza, right? Inside of our coaching programs. We would create a pizza that is lower in calories, that tastes good, that has high protein, and that kills our pizza craving. And it tastes like pizza. Like, guys, I kid you not, I don't make healthy pizza that doesn't taste like pizza. Like, it really does taste just like pizza. We put pizza flavoring on it, like spices and all the stuff that you would find on a regular pizza. Red pepper flakes, like the whole 9 yards. Little Parmesan cheese if you're feeling crazy. And next thing you know, you got pizza. And you could even do a very thin crust dough if you wanted to. It's a little higher in calorie. But like, we just got to get creative, people, in the kitchen. And I can help you with that inside our coaching program, of course. But same thing with tacos. Okay, so if you're a taco fan, there are plenty of tortillas or hard shell tacos out there that are lower in calories versus the burritos that you pick up at your local burrito shop. Despite the fact that tacos and burritos taste amazing when you buy them from these restaurants or these taco stands or whatever, they're higher in calories, tons of oils, tons of unneeded extra calories that just don't do anything for you besides increase your waistline. You create your own tacos at home with ingredients that you picked up from your local grocery store. All of a sudden, you're creating tacos that taste amazing, right? No difference in taste, really, but they're controlled calorie-wise. Maybe you get tortillas that are a little lower in calories. Maybe you create, like about to create today, we're doing Taco Bell Crunch Wraps. Got a recipe from my boy, Remington James. Taco Bell Crunch Wraps with lower calorie tacos, burrito wraps, got a lower calorie tostada. And then we just do things like low fat, refried beans, lower fat ground beef, and pico de gallo. And all of a sudden you got a taco on your hands. It's like, oh my gosh, this thing is filling, low fat cheese, low fat cheddar cheese or fat free cheddar cheese. And next thing you know, the calories are much more manageable, people. And you're still enjoying food that's filling, that tastes good, that's, man, just like the real thing. And you're like, how am I eating this and losing fat? Like, how is this happening? And so here's the third point. So we set up a meal plan that you enjoy, foods that you can create in your kitchen, maybe a rotation of like 3 to 5 meals, maybe more if you have more time. And they're packed with protein. They're helping you hit your calorie targets. They're helping you hit your protein targets. And then we just go through that day after day after day. Combined with the solid workout plan and cardio plan, you're going to tap into body fat. You're going to lose body fat. And all it really takes then to lose the belly fat that you want to get rid of is time. It just takes time. You just got to give it time. You repeat the process day after day consistently. And it becomes easier because you're actually enjoying your meals. You're not sitting there dreading your chicken, broccoli, and rice when everybody else is eating pizza. You can create anything. Protein donuts, quesadillas, spicy chicken sandwiches. I have recipes for days. Like, my brother hits me up for, he's craving something. Like, hey, I'm craving a breakfast sandwich. Okay, cool. Here's how to make it healthier. Takes 5 minutes to make. Boom. Kills the craving, hits your calories, hits your protein, and you're not off track. And you don't feel like crap afterwards. Because there isn't a bunch of added extra stuff that's disrupting your digestive system. So I wanted to do this training because I wanted you to understand that it's possible to literally eat any type of food you want as long as you're controlling the ingredients, as long as you're controlling how many calories you're eating, and you're getting enough protein. And yes, of course, you could go get the regular stuff, the pizza, but you're only going to get a couple slices, right? Because it's packed with calories. You're not going to be able to eat a whole pizza and walk away on track. You could eat a whole pizza that you make yourself because it's calorie controlled. It's got a ton of protein. You don't have to worry about it. And you can walk away feeling totally full, totally satisfied, no guilt, and still be losing fat day after day. So if this sounds like something that you need and you're like, hey, I just need this put together for me, I need help with this, leave a comment here on the video. Leave a yes, leave a diet, leave a pizza, write your favorite pizza topping, and I'll reach out to you. We'll talk about how we can set up a program and plan that's based around your situation where you're not going to have to worry about this stuff anymore. It's going to be simple for you. You don't have to spend hours being confused about which diet to follow. You're going to know the recipes right there, right in front of you. Simple ingredients. We're not talking about extreme recipes that have 20 ingredients. 5, 6, 7 ingredients max. Put it together, little spices, little flavoring, and all of a sudden you're off to the races. And this becomes the new normal for you, eating foods you love. People are going to wonder, how are you eating, chicken quesadillas and losing fat? How are you eating fish tacos, losing fat? How are you eating spicy chicken sandwiches, losing fat? Like, how is this working? And you're going to be the role model for them. You're going to be the person that they want to be, which is pretty awesome because you're going to be lean, enjoying your food at the same time. That's what it's all about. I'll never put any client on a diet that is that's frustrating, that's boring, that's bland, that sucks. It's not fun. You can eat healthy food in a way that tastes just like the stuff that's supposedly unhealthy. And you just do it the way I just told you. Control your calories, protein, get in the kitchen a little bit, and you'll be off to the races. So hopefully this video helped. If it did, let me know. Share it out. Leave a comment. Make sure everybody else in your network gets to see it because it'll help them tremendously. So make sure you hit that share button and then let me know in the comments if this was valuable for you. And until next time, Josiah Novak, thetruetransformation.com. You can check out our programs, thetruetransformation.com/transform. And you can check out what we're all about and get involved inside of our program. So until next time,